sat on the sofa, pretending to read, but his eyes were on Daniel. Daniel watched them both for a moment. That's when it hit him hard. He had fathered 2 children, and neither of them called him Dad. He felt a knot form in his chest. He sat down, but he couldn't stop glancing around. At Elijah's drawings on the wall. At Sarah's baby swing. At the family photos. None of them had his name. None of them carried his presence. And yet, they were his blood. Later that night, when he got home, he couldn't sleep. He stared at his empty apartment. His fridge hummed in the background. His phone was silent. No wife. No child. No noise. Just the echoes of children's laughter that didn't belong to him. He picked up a baby photo of Elijah that he had taken during a birthday party. He zoomed in on the eyes. His own eyes. And something inside him cracked. Over the next few weeks, Daniel's feelings grew darker. Jealousy, pain, and a heavy sense of being used kept piling up. He avoided visits. Stopped picking calls from Tolar. Ignored Mark's messages. But his thoughts didn't stop. How did I end up giving away my children? He kept asking himself. One evening, he stood in front of his bathroom mirror and whispered to himself, "They're mine. I can't just donate my children and pretend they don't exist." And that's when the plan began to form. It started with simple things. He called Tolar. Pretended everything was fine. Asked if he could take Elijah to the park. Tolar hesitated, but Mark had always said Elijah should know his uncle. So she agreed. He brought the boy back after 3 hours, smiling. But that day did something to him. Holding Elijah's hand, listening to him talk, he saw his own face in that child. He saw his own laugh. His walk. A few days later, he did the same with Sarah. And the more time he spent with them, the more he felt something change. Tolar noticed the shift too. Daniel was asking more questions. Showing up more often. Taking more photos. Talking to the kids like he was preparing them for something deeper. She told Mark about it. "He's been coming around more," she said. Mark didn't look up. "They're his kids, Tolar. What do you expect?" "I don't know. It's like he wants more than visits." Mark finally looked at her. "And if he does? I don't want him to take them." Mark gave a dry laugh. "You don't want him to take his own children?" "They're ours too," she said, voice cracking. Mark stared at her. "No, Tolar. They're yours and his. I'm just the guy who paid the price."